How's it going, guys? Welcome back to day number 8 of our 25-day December giveaway. We're starting off the new week with a massive giveaway looking at the brand new Beats Studio 3 Wireless. If you want to win a pair of Studio 3 Wireless, your choice in color, all you have to do to enter today's giveaway is 1, like this video, 2, subscribe to my channel, 3, turn on post notifications, and 4, leave a comment down below telling me what the first song is you'll listen to with your brand new Studio 3 Wireless headphones. Alright, so in the box you get your standard paperwork along with a 3.5mm headphone cable, plus a very nice micro USB charging cable. Does anybody else find it interesting that Apple is really pushing their Lightning and USB-C connections very hard on all of their other products, but then, if you didn't know, Beats is owned by Apple, that's kind of important for this connection. But now at the end of 2017, their flagship headphones still use micro USB to charge. Anyways, I just thought that was interesting. We've also got this very nice case here to make sure that your Beats stay nice and fresh. So I've been using these headphones for about 2 weeks now, and here are my thoughts on them. My main purpose for these headphones is video editing. I also use them to watch other YouTube videos on my computer and phone. A couple years ago, I used to use the Beats Solo 2s. Those were not wireless. They still have amazing sound quality, and Beats is really known for their heavy bass. Those are on-ear headphones that I found after hours of editing. Those kind of started to get a little uncomfortable. About 6 months ago, I decided I wanted to change, so I picked up the Sony MDR extra bass headphones. These are fairly comparable in sound quality, but they are quite a bit more comfortable with big squishy over-the-ear muffs. Now what really drew me to these guys is that they're wireless, but there is one caveat. I'm no kind of Bluetooth expert, but there is some sort of delay, and if you're doing really intense video editing where you have to get the audio synced up perfectly, this kind of just threw the whole Bluetooth thing out the window. I still occasionally use these to watch YouTube videos on my phone, but since there is that almost like a half second of lag, it just kind of throws off the whole experience and it's really confusing. I haven't really heard too many people complain about Bluetooth in this way, but for me personally, I thought Bluetooth was just not going to be an option. And then I found the Beats Studio 3 Wireless. These guys have the Apple W1 chip, and I believe it's the same sort of Bluetooth thing as the AirPods. So I thought might as well give it a chance and switch back over to Beats. Right off the bat, when you turn these guys on without setting up anything, it pops up on your phone ready to connect. This just makes using Bluetooth so much easier. Then I tested the most important factor to me, which is the Bluetooth latency. And I can tell you, using it with my MacBook Air in Final Cut and also YouTube, there is absolutely zero latency. So once again, Bluetooth is back and it's here to stay. There's already a lot of other videos talking about all the specs of these guys, but I'm just going to talk about the ones that I care about as a video editor. First off, with the over-ear design, it's definitely much more comfortable than my Solo 2 headphones. Battery life on this guy is quite good. I think they say it's like 10 hours, but I've only had to recharge it once in the 2 weeks that I've been using them. One thing that I haven't had in a pair of headphones is the noise cancellation. Now, I haven't actually used these in super noisy environments, so I don't know the extent that it goes to, but from what I've used, it cuts out a ton of background noise. Now, the headphones themselves, even if you don't have them turned on, just the way that they're built, cuts out quite a bit of sound. And then the complex features of it, listening to the sounds from outside and reversing the wavelength and throwing that towards your ear, that works super well. You will notice that if you're in a quiet situation and you have the noise cancellation on, there's a little bit of, it's not super distracting, but it's just a little, I guess I would call it like a muffled hum sort of a thing. It's not super distracting, but you can turn the noise cancellation off by double pressing the power button. The best example for where these noise cancelling headphones will work the best is in an airplane where you have that kind of static hum noise where it's very kind of constant, same sort of noise. It's not the greatest for people talking because the noises can bounce around, but it still has really good sort of insulation, so it's better than nothing. Once again, the integration with my iPhone is just amazing. It really takes the difficulty that used to be Bluetooth and makes it really, really easy. These headphones will work with any PC or Android device, but it won't be using that W1 chip to its fullest potential. That's basically it for this review. If there was one change that I could make, it would be this. You can plug in the headphone cable to my Sony Extra Bass wireless headphones and not turn these on, and it will still play music. If you try to plug in the Beats Studio 3 wireless while not turning them on, they will not work. That means if your Beats Studio 3 wireless runs out of power and you're not by a nearby outlet, you won't be able to use the headphones in the standard configuration. That's it for this review. I'll make sure to leave a link down below to these guys. Now, they are one of the more expensive headphones, and that's kind of a topic that a lot of people say Beats are overpriced. What you're really paying for is the Beats name and the integration with Apple products. Personally, with that zero latency while video editing, I think it's definitely worth it. Thank you for watching. Make sure to enter the giveaway if you want to win a pair of Studio 3 wireless. That's all for now. I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, don't forget to keep it pro.